morning, YouTube. Welcome to the car. Sunday morning. Welcome to vlog 101. So the last vlog was vlog 100. We've hit 100 vlogs. Yeah, Sunday morning. So it's M+1 collection day. So we just set off. It's 7:20. Sunday the 16th of September 2018, and we're just setting off to head down the motorway to head towards London to pick up this new second-hand bike, new to me second-hand bike that I've bought. So we're going to go and get that. So quite a long drive. Couple of hours, 2.5 hours maybe. Turn around, get it, turn around, come back. Where we're going, where we're heading to, is so close to Box Hill that I was really tempted to go down and ride Box Hill while I'm down there. But it's not set to my height. I like to swap over left and right brake levers, because it's got caliper brakes, it's not disc braked. So that means unwrapping the bar tape, taking the cables out, swapping them over, that sort of thing. Well, not out of the actual brake levers, but out of the calipers, and then retaping the bars. And I also give them a once over, check them when I've bought a second hand one. Also, the saddle height needs setting to my height, which isn't as easy as just moving a seat post up and down, because it's got an integral seat post. So from the discussions or the messaging with the guy I bought it off, I think it's actually set higher than I need at the moment. So that'll mean that unless I can take some spacers out to drop it a bit, I'll have to hacksaw some off the seat post. Now, I was going to put the hacksaw and the tape measure and everything in the car, but with it being such a long way, and quite a long way around the M25, and the M25 being notorious for being bad, I just wanted to get there, pick it up, turn around and come home, because then I can do all my riding today later. Sun's just come up, that's not long been up, it's quite cloudy, but it's dry, so that's okay. 14 degrees outside. So yeah, we'll see you much further down the road when we're almost in London or something. So it's now 20 to 9, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, and we're just about getting onto the M25. The other thing I wanted to say is, so this one, as I mentioned, it's got caliper brakes, not disc brakes. I know I did say that I wanted to get a disc brake bike for the Fred Whitten, but having discussed it with Neil in the bike shop and thinking about it, seems a bit silly to get a disc brake bike for probably about 0.1% of the riding I do. In other words, just down hard knock, because the rest of it I don't need it. Perfectly happy with my caliper brakes the rest of the time. They're easier to maintain, they're lighter, the hoods are actually more comfortable as well. Because Neil has bought a disc brake Defy SL, and he finds that the hoods on the brake levers not as comfortable, they're a bit too long for him. So we're getting nearer, we've come off the M25 at the junction. So we must only be 5 miles away now. Not quite 2 hours, an hour and 55 minutes. So the route planner said 2.5 hours. So that's good. So yeah, next time we see you, we'll have the bike. Got it. Got a bit of dust on it. Brand new. I'll show you when we get back, or when I stop at the services. But it's hardly been used. It's incredible. I don't know whether you can see it in the back of the car. It does strike me as a bit strange and a bit odd though, that there's a brand new, well I say brand new, virtually brand new, it's effectively like new old stock, isn't it? some time pedals on, I think. It's not the original saddle, because the Giant TCR SLs come with the Giant's own SL saddle now, so the colour coordinated to the bike, and this has been changed. So when we get back, I will go on the internet, I'll check the frame number, and there's a website you can go on and you can check it against a stolen database. Because I want to just check that it's not been stolen from a dealer or something like that, you know, that it was a dealer bike, it's been in a showroom and it's been pinched or something off the back of a tree. You just don't know. So I'll check that. Once I'm happy with that, I'll start changing it and adjusting to my settings. And then hopefully, it's now just coming up to 10 o'clock, 2 hours to get back. I might be able to get out and have a ride on it this afternoon. So that'll be good. It's a bit dusty, as I said. Ever so light. So hope it's genuine, hope it's not stolen. Catch you when we get home. So we're back home. I think it's just gone 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's just gone 12 o'clock, so that's real good going. I wasn't expecting to be back for another hour. So let's get it out of the car, let's get it in the house, and let's have a look at it. Have some lunch as well. I've been thinking about it as I've been driving up. And I suppose I do know some people that just collect bikes and don't actually ride them. I know 2 or 3 people like that, and they've got all sorts and they don't even ride them. So yeah, let's get it checked out and get it set up for me. Speak to you later. So here we are then, back in the garage. Let's turn you around, let's show you this new bike then. Excuse all the junk in the background. Ultegra group set, if it'll focus. There we go. Giant the Gavier SLR tubeless tyres, 25mm by 700. It's got the shallow carbon rims. DT spokes, which I thought would have been bladed actually, but they're just plain round spokes. They are DT because they're made. These wheels are made in conjunction with DT. The DT hubs, I believe, by all accounts, even though they're branded Giant. So look, you can see it's all covered in dust. I'm going to give it a good clean and a good dust. Here we go. So look, the chain, it's still got the original packing wax on it. It's just never been ridden. There's all that dust behind the bottom bracket. If you're looking into the crank spindle, you see it's got copper grease in there. So it has had pedals on. 172.5mm cranks, 52/36 rings, Ultegra 6800 I believe, which is the same as my other ones. So it's DI ready. It's got all the genuine stickers on. It's not got the ride sense sensor on though, which is fine because I don't need one anyway. There's the integrated seat post. So I'm going to have to take this off and cut some off here. SL bars. So I did check the frame number on the Stolen Bike website, which is part of Find That Bike. There's a link to it, findthatbike.co.uk I think it is. There's a link for Stolen Bike check. You put the frame number in and it links through and it checks the police database and various other different stolen databases. Put the frame number in and it's come up okay, so that's good. So it is a genuine sale, so it just seems like somebody's bought it and never used it, which is odd. But as I said, I do know at least 2 people that I can think of that do that. So right, let's get it all cleaned up. So I've given it a dust. We've taken the seat clamp assembly off, and this seat tube hasn't even been cut. Measured it, and that distance from the top of the saddle on my TCR and Defy to there on the as it is now is 3 centimeters, 30 millimeters. So I've marked 30 millimeters and I'm going to cut that section off. So I've done that, I've cut off 3 centimeters. Right, so set up then. I've swapped the brake levers over, swapped the cables over. So I've had to untape the bars, pull the cables out, swap them over. So now this is my back brake. I have rear brake on the rear derailleur, so on the right hand side. So I've swapped that over, I've checked it over. I couldn't put another spacer under here because the ones I've got aren't the right size. They're too small, so I'll have to get another pack of spacers for the front, and then I can raise this up a little bit. I've just got to put some pedals on, pump the tyres up, and then we're good to go for a spin. It is trying to rain, so, and the wind's picked up, so I'll just get out and do it a quick 10 miles maybe, just to test it. So I'll shove some pedals on, get changed, and we'll go out. So we've come out on it, done it a test run, bit of a shakedown run, done about 10 kilometres so far. Excuse any wind noise because it's quite windy. I'm just going to puff up the wind must, so just hang on. Yeah, it's very windy, but here it is, out in all its glory. I'm not keen on these tyres, so I'll change the tyres. As I said, I'll probably change the wheels. I'm not keen on these wheels. They seem a bit not as direct as the Zeros, let's put it that way. They seem a bit squidgy. I like the Zeros because they're really direct. I had some Planet X 50mm carbon tub wheels years ago and they were like that. They were really squidgy and horrible. Didn't like them, so I got rid of them. Right, as I said, I need to raise this. This is too low for me. I need to raise this up another centimetre. Cables have bedded in, so I need to retension those, reset the rear gears. And I've got the saddle. I cut it and put a spacer in. I need to take the spacer out. I'm just a fraction too high, and I don't like this saddle. I'll change the saddle. I'll get another Flight SLR on. Put another one of them on. I'll probably take one off. I'll probably take one off one of the other bikes when I sell it, either the Defy or the TCR, the black one, and put the black one on here. Or the blue one might work because there's a bit of blue. It depends what the blue is. But yeah, it's fairly fast, that's for sure. And these are my new Favero pedals. I've got those on. Right, let's get back before it starts raining. It's tried a little bit. Blooming windy. I want to do 20 kilometres, so carry on, head back. That's the new bike then. That's the new TCR SL. So I'll feed back in a few more. Thanks for watching. See you later.